to tune in with you all and let you know that I'm here in Malibu Beach, California. I am at the First Trinity Gate site, and I have come to do some activations and do some spiritual work. So I know many of you that I've talked to personally already know this about what I'm doing and what I'm up to, and I've been kind of keeping you guys up to date on my YouTube channel as well. So I just wanted to check in with my Patreons, as I've already been here a couple days, and I have had some time to feel into the vibration and just get an overall sense of kind of what's playing out here in terms of spiritual warfare. It's really interesting. So I was on the beach today, and I was making my astral body activation and seal, which it was already kind of difficult because of the circumstances. The wind was blowing at the beach. It was there's just a lot of people there. It was hard to find a spot to film where I wasn't going to be interrupted, because I wanted to take my time. But I have a feeling that there's just going to be a lot of interference, and there is a lot of interference, because actually when I was filming right at the beginning, some helicopters came through, like military helicopters. It was really intense. I actually got pissed off and I cussed, so you guys are going to see all of that in the video. But essentially something actually happened to me at the beach. So right before I was about to film the activation, my really nice Mercury, that's the brand Mercury, camera stand. See, the Ravens know. It must have been somebody with a very ravenous encryption, a thief, right? So I was at the beach, and my camera stand basically up and disappeared. I literally went to the water, and I came back, and out of everything somebody could have stole from my beach towel, my beach blanket, they took my filming video camera. They took my video tripod, and it's very interesting. It honestly, it feels kind of like an attack, specifically on the energy work that I came here to do, because I came here on a guardian mission to do healing work, do activation work on the Trinity Gate site specifically, because these are, I feel, heavily under attack right now in terms of everything that's going on with, current events and stuff, with the agendas that are playing out within the bioweaponization that's playing out. And so, I just found that to be somewhat of a direct sabotage on the things that I came here to do, because it was a sentimental tripod to me. It was literally, it was my auntie's, and so I'm gonna have to replace that, and that's besides the point. That's besides the point. I mean, of course I'm going to do that, but I mean, it's just the fact that that was what they took, the one thing that I need to uphold what I'm trying to do. That was the thing that somebody came and took. So it's interesting. It's interesting that those are the kind of attacks that start to play out when you start to get serious about the energy work. And so, of course, I'm going to keep pushing forward. I'm going to try to get another video filmed tomorrow. But yeah, when I went to film the astral body seal, which opens the connection from 3D to 4D, which opens the gateway into the astral realm for souls to either expand with that interdimensionally, or to just access or heal those portions of dematerializations for souls to exit as well. So it's interesting that came through during that. So yeah, I just really wanted to share that with you guys, and just let you kind of know what I was psychically and vibrationally feeling here in Malibu, California. So what I've noticed is there's definitely a portal or a gateway that is opened up to Guatemala. I seen this yesterday. I seen the portal actually open up, and there was a lot of jaguar energy that came through. So this is definitely over power. I do believe that the Jaguar spirit represents power and strength, and all about powerlessness as well. So I mean, clearly that, encryption is making a substantial appearance here. So there's something about this Jaguar energy that's been activated within the Trinity gate sites. Also, so it's a lot of Mayan energy that's coming through. So I feel that there's a direct connection to the Guatemalan ley line to California. That's current and present right now. So whatever that has to do with future events, something may unfold, something may happen within Guatemala. This is just what I'm picking up on. Also, I've been seeing the King of Kings. So there's a lot of symbolism here all along the city where there's a lot of king symbolism. So I've been talking about the Osiris line and the curse that was placed upon that Grail line. Well, when you look up the King of Kings, it goes into Egypt, into, I believe, Tutankhamun is how you say it, and then also Ramses. Actually, I don't even know if I said that right. Tutankhamun and Ramses, the Pharaoh, the Ramses II. And there was a lot of tomb invasions, a lot of breaking into tombs and basically taking, the wealth of the tombs. So something is going on within that. I feel something extends from this portion of the gate site when it comes to that to this portion of history where this timeline is merged into this gate site in California. So I do feel that this distortion plays out somehow within the Trinity gate harvesting. That this takes us all the way to the gates of the Valley of the King. And so that's just another thing that I've been really picking up on as I've been here in Malibu Beach, California, is that there's some sort of time merge within this portion of the collective planetary Akashic records, and it's playing out and manifesting here in California, almost as if the Battle of the Kings is here in California, is what I'm picking up on spiritually within the collective warfare. So I do feel that this is a heightened place right now for anybody who's trying to work with spirit. What I'm seeing is there's this capsule or this closing of the mouths of the people. I noticed that the people here too are just very out of it, a little disoriented. It almost seems like people are walking around as drones or mummies, like very zoned out. There's not a lot of life in their energy fields. It's almost like if they're just numb to reality is what I'm seeing. Nobody's smiling. Even people on the beach, nobody's smiling. And people don't really seem to be feeling connected to life. It's just this dull expression that comes over everybody's face here. So, I mean, I'm picking up on the stagnation of the vibration. It's very stuck. And it just seems that people are just very, very disconnected. There's not a lot of friendliness that seems to be, generating here. And that could just be the city. I've never been here before, but it's just immediately what I've kind of noticed is there's definitely like a suppression on people's consciousness. And that's nationally because of COVID and everything that's going on, that people are just really disconnected, and I can see that playing out here. But I almost feel like it's heightened just a bit. And it definitely seems that there is wars in the astrals here, and I do feel like it's primarily masculines. It's definitely that King of the Kings energy. So whatever that means here, it's the cap on the limitation of what's playing out. But there's definitely a thievery here. There's a thieving energy. Not gonna lie, I literally had my camera stand stolen. So it's a real thing, and it's a real warfare. And when you step up and you work on the side of the light, when you work on the side of spirit, these real forces come to attack you. And so just know that I'm not going to take it too serious. Like, I'm going to bounce back. I'm going to transmute this. But I am aware of, just the ways in which it will play out. And so, I hope that I get to continue to do this. I hope that I don't meet any real heads, so to speak, in terms of confrontation or anything. I'm hoping for, good, clean, pure energy work while I'm here. And, but I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to take a stand. I'm not afraid to do what I believe in. I'm not afraid to commit my life to what I believe in either. So right now, spiritual work is very necessary concerning what's happening right now on the planet. The bioweaponization that everybody's biology is under right now should be very concerning. And I really hope that you listen to the messages from Africa right now. Africa is going to be bringing the healing. Africa is going to be bringing the truth. Africa is going to be bringing the messages. So we need to listen to the fact that the Africans tested things and that everything tested positive for COVID. So the way that I've started to see this viral evolution, I just received a vision before I did this video, and this is one reason why I really wanted to talk to you guys, is one thing I've been noticing is within ascension cycles is there's like a drying out of the internal body right now. Like, you can't get enough fluids, like you can't get hydrated enough. Infections are on the rise. Infections are more severe. People are getting more infections. The molecular structure is taking a huge hit, and this is only going to increase with the intensity of this virus when it comes through for a second wave in fall and winter. Is what I'm seeing, is that it might even be a slow progression of drying out from the inside, and the disruption of the cellular body on a major level of oxygen intake. Because what I've actually noticed in terms of ascension symptoms is that my throat and my airway passage, not saying that I have COVID, that's not what I'm saying. I feel healthy. I don't have a fever. I don't feel like I've come down with anything. Like, I feel my immune system is strong. I've been taking zinc. I've been taking ginger. I've been taking elderberry. I've been taking vitamin C. I've been boosting my immune system with extra water intake, alkaline extra water intake. But essentially, when I'm around my computer or I'm around my phone and I breathe the air that's coming from my computer or phone, I feel it literally drying out my throat. Literally. So this kind of scares me, the fact that we're breathing in EMF 5G radiation. We're breathing this. This is a part of the oxygen intake. I don't know, but I feel like this is just going to trigger some type of continuation and digression of the health of the body the more that we breathe in micro radiated oxygen. And we don't even think about that, right? Because we're using our phones, we're using our computers, we're not thinking about that I'm sitting here breathing next to microwave radiation, that I'm intaking that into my lungs. I can feel it singeing the back of my throat, literally. And so it's very interesting. Makes me want to push my stuff away. Makes me want to just disconnect. And that's ultimately a lot of the messages I've been getting as well, is that we need to disconnect from electronics. And that would mean disconnecting from the world. It would mean me disconnecting from all of you. So, do you see the battle here? We're in love with our own demise, you know. So right above me, there's some hummingbirds. Let's see if the hummingbird comes back. But yeah, it's definitely, the technological warfare is within our own minds and hearts. It's interesting. It's interesting. This is definitely the time to, like I said, listen to Africa. So I just got on and ordered 3 packages of Wormwood tea. And Wormwood tea is what I think he's the governor of Madagascar, says is what they've used to treat malaria. And that it's worked really, really well, and that they've cured almost every single person that's had COVID with Artemesia, which is the plant. It's called Wormwood. But so you want to either get Artemesia vitamins or capsules, or Wormwood tea. This is supposed to heal and clear COVID. So if you were to catch it, this would reduce the symptoms, and it would speed up your recovery time. It's also going to boost the immune system. I guess that within the oxygen, within the cellular structure, the wormwood is supposed to be cellularly rejuvenating. So I highly recommend just getting this tea, or get some type of capsule or vitamin that you can take this if you were to catch it, or maybe just start incorporating it in your daily vitamins, just so you can have boosted that part of the immunity, like everything you could do at this point in time, because you may feel that things are starting to get better because some things have opened up a little bit more, but this is not over, and we definitely need to be concerned for fall and winter. And I just wanted to express this with you guys, my patrons. I love you guys so much. I need to jump on and do more videos. I'm gonna start staying more connected, most definitely, and just keep you guys posted with everything that I'm up to and what I'm doing. I guess the hummingbirds chose not to come back, but I hear them buzzing around me sometimes, so yeah, so I love you guys so much, and I hope everyone's meditating and praying and staying connected to Source, staying connected to their own gnosis, being guided to everything that you are being guided to do with your health, with your life, in terms of just whatever you have to do to improve yourself right now. Improve yourself. Self-work, self-mastery, self-love, self-care. It's so important right now for you to be your best, because really working on the strength and developing that within, because we don't really know what lies ahead with all of this. And I get a lot of intense apocalyptic realities that really intensify my vision of where this is going into, you know, negative probabilities, when I know that the light has already won. And that's just my human preparedness, my human wanting to be very surreal and realistic in these times, and just make sure that I'm prepared. And I really do feel that getting prepared with the Artemesia and the Wormwood, having it on backstock. Like I said, I just ordered 3 boxes. You can get it at buddhateas.com. And I think it's just something that would be a good thing to start including in your regimen right now, considering the threat of the unknown. So I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.